Look forward to that, Louise, and we're staying with the US presidential election now, in fact, because of course American voters will be going to the polls later on, and all eyes are going to be focused on certain key states that the successful candidate will have to win if he's to become president, and one of those is Ohio with 20 electoral votes. That was a narrow win for the Republicans 4 years ago. Now let's speak to Ben Enoch and Katie McDonald. They're both working as interns at the National Assembly at the moment. Both of them are from Ohio, very convenient for us. Ben is a John McCain supporter, Katie is a Barack Obama supporter. Welcome to the programme.
Thanks.
Hello. Ben, first of all, why John McCain for you?
Honestly, my reason for picking McCain is just because I really don't like Obama. I mean, as sad as that is, I think that's what it's come down to in a lot of American voters' hearts. McCain is very open with gun laws. He's very, pro-guns. I like the fact that he supports the troops. He's been to Iraq, Afghanistan multiple times, and just overall, I think he's had more experience than Obama, so that's why I went with them.
Okay, Katie, why Barack Obama for you?
Well, we actually had the conversation this morning on the way over, and I'm pretty much the same way. I'm terrified that Sarah Palin could become the next president of the United States. Basically, as the press has been saying in the States, she's one 73-year-old's heartbeat away from being the next president. And that's pretty terrifying. You know, I was originally a Hillary supporter, and I have, mad respect for her for being a woman and really kind of, taking the political, going into the political arena like that. But she's so uneducated when it comes to our political systems, and that's terrifying to me. So Obama, I think, made a good selection with Joe Biden, just in that he has experience more so than Obama does. So I think that they'll kind of balance each other out with Obama's ideals and Biden's experience more so.
All right, now I want to tap into your experience of Ohio. Ben, give me an idea of what the state is like, the character of the state.
It's very divided. As you guys know, I mean, Ohio's one of the biggest swing states that's out there, and honestly, anything can happen. I mean, it's really on the, right on the line. I've talked to a lot of friends from back home, through Facebook and things like that, and I have friends on both sides. I don't know which way it's going to go, quite honestly.
And Katie, what are your thoughts on that home state?
I think with the home state, I come from a really small town, and it's typically very liberal because it's, like a poor farming area, and it'll be really interesting to see. I know the race issue is a really big issue in my area, just because we are such a liberal area in our political beliefs, but very conservative, and that we don't like they don't like change where I come from, and it'll be really interesting to see if people truly educate themselves and truly vote as with a political standpoint, more so than a moral and personal standpoint. So like he said, it can really go either way, and I think it's going to be a few weeks before we find out who is truly president or who truly won Ohio. Because I think it's going to be absolutely crazy.
Hopefully no more pregnant chance, though. Hopefully we've seen the end of those days.
Hopefully they got that figured out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, before you go, I've got to ask you about your experiences at the National Assembly, because you're doing internships there. What do you make of it, Ben? Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying a lot. I'm in the press office, actually, so we do the media reports and cover up when politicians do stupid things, but I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a really good time. I'm really enjoying my experience here in Wales. So,
and what are you up to, Katie?
I actually work for Alan Davis, who's the assemblyman for the Labour Party for Men in West Wales, and I just basically am doing a lot of his campaign typical work, just working on research and speeches and that kind of stuff.
And is it interesting for you both to get a sense of how a different political system works and so on? Is it very different?
I think so, yeah. I mean, you can see significant differences between the two systems. It's kind of hard to get a hold of, actually.
And it's obviously very interesting for us to be over here during such a huge time in our political atmosphere back home, because they actually asked me about it yesterday, just how I felt about being over here during my first presidential election, and it was just kind of like, I actually feel more educated and more in tune with my, with the issues and everything, because I'm constantly being asked about it at work.
So you've got to know the answers. Well,
Yeah.
I'm grateful to you for sharing your thoughts with us today. Thank you very much indeed to Ben Enoch and Katie MacDonald, both of them originally from Ohio and working at the National Assembly at the moment. And don't forget, we've got a very